Okay, that's weird. Did that start recording? Did I start recording? Yeah, it did. Okay, for some reason it didn't show that I was recording for a second. I got a bit worried then for a second. Oh my, oh my. Waking up early for a jog. And we got our date today, guys. Oimina and welcome, my name is Yuusha and welcome back to the fruit of Grisaia, or Grisaia no Kajitsu. So, last episode, Michiru wanted us to go on a date, and she actually managed to do something to get as close to that as possible, although the other Michiru is trying to force us to go out of her, when we want her to do it out of her own accord. So guys, if you're ready, I sure as hell am ready. Ikimashoka. The next day, I get out of bed at 4:45 AM, as usual, and after some quick preparations, head outside for my early morning jog. Oh, hello. Okay, that's gotta be Michiru. But as I emerge into the lobby, I hear a strange clattering around from Michiru's room upstairs. I haven't heard anything about the girl tossing and turning in her sleep. Wonder if something happened. She hurt herself. I guess it's nothing worth worrying about. She's trying to do something. At my normal time, I run my normal distance at my normal pace. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever. But such regularity is precisely the point of a routine course like this. Oh yeah. I head to the back of my room, take a light shower to rinse off my sweat, boil my beans and have my breakfast while masticating steadily away. I ponder a certain philosophical dilemma. Do beans have emotions? What? Some claim that cacti can sense human feelings. What then of the bean? They don't scream when you boil them, but perhaps some among them know how to use their bean. Plants might be aware of the world in their own unknowable way. Under such a hypothesis, even vegetarians would be monstrous mass murderers. Yes! Yes! You think it's just animals? Veg also have that too. Brandishing their cruel shining knives, they gruesomely flay innocent carrots, chop their bodies into sections, and then consume them to the core. Perhaps we should put a price on the head of those habitually cornflake crunching serial killers. Come to think of it, my stocks are depleted. This is no time to be thinking up idiotic puns. Without Sachi and Amane around, I have no one to rely on for the pronouncement of my foodstuffs but myself. Suppose I'll take a quick break and then head to the supermarket. Let's go, feeling the calm mid-morning sunlight on my skin. I'm almost tempted to set off for another run before my afternoon training. But there's no point to excessively exercise, unless you're a masochist who finds pleasure in making your body scream. Yeah, pretty much. If you do too much to your body, it will let you know. Trust me, I know. All too well. Of course, the act of running can be pleasant in its own right. I myself sometimes head out for a jog merely to change my mood. It's just a matter of moderation. I make my way back to the dorm, bags full of beans in both hands. I bought in bulk today. If I had slightly more goodness in my heart, I could probably get every small furry animal in a 3-mile radius through the winter with these. Damn. Then again, receiving a mountain of nuts outside my room in the spring from my grateful forest friends would be a serious nuisance. Yeah, I think I'll consume these beans on my own. With this much in stock, my basic needs should be met for some time. What enough is that? Oh, Michiru's waiting for us. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god, that actually looks really cute on her. There's a woman acting strangely in front of our gate. She digs into the ground with her tiptoes for a moment, only to abruptly twirl around in a circle on the spot. Don't tell me that's Michiru? What on earth is that girl doing? I sincerely doubt the outside world would prove nearly so tolerant of her peculiar taste in headwear as we have. Did I tell her to tag along on my afternoon training? I did tell her to tag along on my afternoon training, but that's still a good 3 hours away. What's her objective here? Yeah. Tell me, Michiru, what exactly are you doing out here? There we go, we surprised her. After this undignified shriek of surprise, Michiru stares at me with a blank, dumbstruck expression. From all appearances, she seems to be in a state of shock. Is there something wrong with the girl? I don't know. It's only clear now that I've approached her, but she has numerous bandages on her fingertips. What? She's been trying to make something. Don't tell me that mangy cat bit her and passed on some strange disease. I did vaccinate the thing, but maybe it was too late. Oh, so we did actually manage to vaccinate the cat. I wasn't so sure if we did. Hello? Did you recognize me? Put yourself together.
あんたその待った
Eh? Hmm? Say what?
だから待ったって聞いてるのよ。ごめんなさいね。ちょっとのんびりしちゃったかしら。
You're 3 hours early. An improbable theory pushes its way into my mind. Please don't tell me she seriously come to our meeting place a full 3 hours early. Yes, she did.
どうしたのよ。ねえ、そんな顔して。
Michiru, my friend, it's still a good 3 hours before the arranged time. When asked, did you wait long? I can only respond, no, in fact, I hadn't even begun.
あら、そう。それはよかったわ。
She's so eager. She's so eager. That's adorable. Is this girl even hearing what I'm saying to her? No, she's too nervous. Okay, Michiru, listen carefully. I'm just coming back from shopping at the supermarket by the station. And my training isn't for hours. I wasn't waiting for you, and I'm not going to yet.
どういうこと？
Can you seriously not understand this? My supermarket bag's still dangling from both hands. I stand there dumbfounded. Yeah, I'm surprised at all. The girl's completely off in her own little world.
あ、何それ？トレーニング用の豆？
Michiru peers into my plastic bags with a face full of confusion. Beans have nothing to do with training. Listen, I'm going to head back to my room and drop these off, so just stay where you are for now. Guess there's no helping it. I'll bring my schedule forward somewhat.
ごめんなさいね。なんだか私が早く来たみたいになっちゃって。
You did by 3 hours. Almost like... Well, whatever. Incidentally, we'll be running on the road used by civilians, so remove the cat before we go.
猫？
Yes, the one on your cranium.
頭に？あー、本当だ。猫にゃ、どいておきなさい。デートなんだから。
Oh. He's off. He's gone. Oh, that smile. She's so scatterbrained. It's I kind of expected it, but not like this. It's actually cute in a way rather than annoying. I'm a little bit surprised. You're disturbing me, woman. Alright then, stand by for the moment. Understood? Yeah, she's smiling like a fool. That's cute. Honestly, I have no idea what the girl's thinking. I only said she could come along for my training. Right? Which part of that prompted that simpering grin? Oh, damn simp. In the first place, is she seriously planning to run in those clothes? Even a pair of sneakers would have earned partial credit, but no such luck. Then again, hardly any point in complaining now. I'm the one who authorized her to accompany me. Suppose I had to roll with it. Yep. Oh, the cat's back on top. The feline has reclaimed its perch. Yep. How do you not notice something like that? Are the nerves in your head not functional? Yeah, they're not at the moment.
猫にゃ、ほら、今日だけはね。後で遊んであげるから、ほら。
Oh, depressed kitty.
危なかった。
Is he gonna get back on top again? I have no idea what was close to what. Strange woman. Why place a cat on your cranium? Perhaps she's aware that US Marines used to tie ropes around their heads to enable allies high in the rigging to distinguish friend from foe. No. You could just wear a hat with a 4-leaf emblem on the top, Michiru. That insignia is something like an iconized version of the rope they used in the old days.
そうする。なんか帽子が似合うって言われちゃったよ。
I don't think I said anything of the sort, actually. Nah. Had to say, though, your clothes today leave a different impression than usual. Yeah.
あ、いや、そうかな。わかる？
Yeah. You had a feeling you put in some real effort.
入ってないもん。ただの普段着です。
Ah, 普段着かよ。
っていうか、山で拾った服です。
Aha. That a fact. My impression was that you bought several outfits yesterday and carefully chose this one from the many you tried out this morning. Was I mistaken? Whoa.
なんでそう思うわけ？
Because you tried to research what kind of girl I would like. And what kind of clothes I'd like. You weren't in the dorm much yesterday, and you came back with bags from clothing stores in both hands. Also, I heard you clattering around first thing this morning.
そんなことないもんバカそれではデイトレーニング出発オラオラ行くわよ
Oh, she's gone. You're a troublesome one, woman. Hey, hey, ho! Hey, hey, ho!
元気よくでしょほらえいえいお
Yeah, she's worn out.
えい
She's dead. What's the matter, Yosaku? I thought we were being energetic.
誰がよさくよあんたこれ
Oh. Something wrong? She's gonna throw up.
なんで同じ場所ばっかり走るのよ学園の敷地の周囲を延々とぐるぐる回ってるかと思ったら今度行ったり来たり
It's easier to calculate your distance that way, right? And consistent road conditions are best for training purposes.
そりゃそうかもしれない
Yeah,
けど
he's got a point.
3
hours?
3時間も休憩なしってどういうことよ
Yeah, that's a bit harsh. We took regular breaks, didn't we? 5 minutes every hour. What's the problem?
短い
Jesus.
果てしなく短いのよねえお腹空かないちょっとここらでねえ
Okay, okay. I suppose you have a point. It is around that time of day. A somewhat lengthy break might be in order. she's just like...
ご休憩ご休憩
She's just like, finally, food, freedom. Her face brightening. Michiru points toward the high spot she is so fond of.
あそこがいいピクニックするならあそこ
Oh, you made a picnic. No picnic. We're going back to the dorm, eating there, and then resuming our training.
やだのそうじゃなくてほらあそこでシート広げてお弁当のトレーニングしましょうねね
Field training in the distribution of portable rations, eh? Well, I suppose it can't hurt.
でしょでしょほらねじゃあ行こうレッツラドーン
I think you're mistaken there. And now she's energetic all of a sudden.
へへへへ
And grinning like a fool. It's cute, though.
へ
Oh, the cat's there again.
シートシート
Michiru, my friend.
何
Well, your head.
わかんないわねとりあえずシート敷いちゃうからね
How do you not realize there's a cat in your head? Michiru retrieves a woven wooden basket from somewhere or other, thrusts her hand inside, and withdraws a plastic picnic sheet.
はいじゃあパパッと広げちゃうねおりゃ
What do you got? As she expands the sheet, it twists violently in midair and falls to the ground in a tangled lump.
もう一回
Okay. She tries again, but the exact same powerful jerk naturally produces the exact same results. Impressive in a way such utter ineptitude at something as basic as spreading out a sheet must be fairly rare. Even the cat's like, what the hell are you doing? Give it here, I'll do it. Like so, and so.
すごいもしかしてユージってビニールシートのプロ
There's no such profession. I don't think there is anyway.
でもほら街中で段ボールとビニールシートで
I don't know. Stop. Please say no more. I understand. Yes, those people are pros. I'm an amateur.
ではでは座りましょうかね
Okay. Cheerfully taking off her shoes, Michiru sits down on the soft plastic sheet. When I remove my sneakers and follow, she places our shoes on the four corners of the sheets.
こうするとね
Now it won't fly off. True enough. Clever.
へへへそれじゃあご飯の時間ですよさあユージくんなんだと思う
Sandwiches, I imagine.
なんでそう思っちゃった
Because that's a natural thing to think, isn't it? You normally don't make your own food, so it seems unlikely that you cooked rice and prepared side dishes. A sandwich just involves cutting bread and stuffing in ingredients, so it strikes me as the more plausible possibility. We're just reading it like a fiddle. Also, those band-aids on your fingers. I initially thought you might have gotten scratched by the cat, but now I'm thinking you nicked yourself with a kitchen knife. So anyway, what did you make?
サンドイッチです。
I see. Well, get on with it. All this talking made me hungry.
本当に
Yeah.
よし、ちゃんと残さず食べるんですよ。
Alright. The girl places her offering on the sheet. It's an entire loaf of plain bread. Its interior gouged and stuffed with salad. What? I'd fully expected a cooker to be incompetent, but I never anticipated such a novel technique. I don't think you can call this a sandwich, actually.
ほら、ユージは運動をすごくするから、サンドより栗抜きの方がいいかなって。量が多い方がいいかなって。
Kuriniki. That's something.
そういうとこ、男の子だよね。
She was trying to be thoughtful. I'm not going to eat this thing.
なんでひどくない？頑張って作ったのに。
Not relevant. I don't like your disrespectful treatment of valuable provisions. Well, I suppose there's no helping today, but expect severe punishment the next time you pull a stunt like this. We're saying this the next time.
厳罰って何？
Oh, slap to the face.
やだじゃあもう今度は気をつけます。
Alright. Oh? Hmm? Why are you laughing?
だって
You said
今
next
後
time.
ってことはまたこうして二人でお弁当を食べる機会があるってことでしょ？
There we go. She realised. That's not what I meant. I'm just telling you to treat food with respect.
まあいいから召し上がれ。
My admonition seems to have been brushed off. I'll grab Michiru by her twin tails, pull her face to an extreme close range, and repeat myself. Oh, hello. Hold it. It's not all good. Listen carefully. Treat food with respect. Damn, we just pull on them twin tails. Yikes. Alright, let's see you've got the message.
何よ、怖いんだから。せっかくのデートだって言うのに。
Quit your whining. Well then, I'll have some.
も
Oh,
う
careful.
変な鳴き方した。
That was a weird grunt, you're telling me. Michiru's cooking looked beyond terrible, but the taste isn't bad. Hey! There we go, silver lining. Not to say it's particularly good either, but the gap with its appearance works in her favour. Or perhaps I was simply hungry. As I crammed a huge lump of bread into my mouth, and Michiru watches with a bright smile on her face.
美味しかった？
Suppose so. Exceeds expectations, let's say. Either way, you worked hard on that, right? It'd be bad manners to turn up my nose.
頑張って作ったなんて私言ったっけ？
Yes, you did. Anything to drink?
そう言うと思って用意しました。ポーポー茶。
Pawpaw cha? Never heard of it.
うそ、知らないの？飲んでます。ポーポー茶のCM の。
No? Like I said, no. Don't really care. Hurry up and give it here.
飲んでますって斬新なフレーズだったのにな。飲むってなんだよみたいな。はい、お茶。
What? Okay, never mind. Michiru passed me this mysterious beverage in a thermos. The taste is that of a perfectly normal blended tea.
風が気持ちいいね、ここは。いつ来ても。
True enough. I think I sort of understand why this cat likes it so much.
猫？ああ、猫にゃ。じゃなくて、あれか、これか。
Relaxing outside like this, Michiru certainly doesn't seem like a problem child. She looks like a normal girl you'd find anywhere.
お、何見てんだ？
Just looking at your silly face. I thought is what you were just gonna say. Nothing. Alright. Guess we should go back to the dorm. She wants to stay right now.
またほら。ねえ、またこういうことをしよう。別にほら、したくてするわけじゃないのよ。お
Aww.
互いに暇じゃない？
I'm not. Oh.
ああ、じゃなくて、暇じゃなくて、ほら、忙しくないわけでしょ？ だったらね、こんな
Michiru.
ことしても
Yeah.
いいわよね。
Michiru's completely forgotten her tsundere attitude in her desperation. She really is a normal girl, isn't she? Right down to the comical array of bandages on her fingers. Do you really want to date me that badly?
ね
Oh! Oh, critical blow, critical blow. Oh, yay. Oh, she went quiet.
違うわよ。これはね、暇つぶしのただの遊びなのよ。デートじゃなくてデートごっこよ、ごっこ。
Uh-huh.
だからごっこならね。
Alright, got it,
いくら
got it,
したっていい
Michiru.
じゃない。
Alright, Michiru, got it. Pretend, eh?
そう、ごっこです、ごっこ。
Alright, since it's a game, I don't see any problem with that. You went out your way to buy yourself cute clothes, so it would be wasteful to only use them once. I suppose we could play again.
本当に？
Oh, look at how happy she became. Yeah, it's just a play date, right? Combat drills, not actual battle.
そうよ、そう。いざ実戦を迎える前の演習なのよ。じゃあそういうことでまたね、デートを
Uh-oh.
こうしようね。
She said that so quietly. For the time being, we're going to run another 5 kilometers or so today. How about 20 for the next date? Oh.
ですよね。
Even the cat's like, are you serious? Right, are you serious? You have a complaint?
いや、それでいいです。はい。
Oh. After putting away the plastic sheet, we set off for a little light post-prandial exercise. Well, think you could keep up? You can always head back to the dorm first if you want.
一緒に行く。
Aww. I see. What's the watchword then?
えいえいおー。
And now the cat's happy. Yeah. Michiru's grinning as she jogs toward me. Somehow, there's a slight smile of amusement on my face as well. The wind is unceasingly pleasant, the sea below us infinitely wide. Hey, that was cute. I like that. And now it's the next day at 4:51 in the morning. Oh, hello. Oh. When I leave my room the next morning for my daily marathon, I find Michiru standing in the lobby with a beaming smile on her face. Surely this can't be what it looks like. But it's probably best to ask for safety's sake. What are you doing out here at this hour, woman?
忘れたの？デートごっこするんでしょ？約束したじゃない。
At before 5 in the morning? No, I didn't forget. It was impulsive of me. But I did indeed promise the girl more pretend dates. That said, it's currently 5 in the morning. Does she seriously expect me to play house at this hour? Yes, I agreed to that, but I have my own life as well. Running in the morning is my daily routine. You're aware of that, aren't you?
知ってるわよ。
Alright, cat, calm down. And what time is it right now?
5時。朝の。
So, what do you want from me?
デートごっこ行きませんか？
No, I think not. As I may have mentioned, I'm going for a run right now.
昨日約束したのに。嘘つき。
Not 5 in the morning, though. Michiru's face crumples with disappointment. The girl looks about ready to burst into tears, but for the moment she focuses on swinging her arms wildly in my general direction. Her movements are clumsy in the extreme, but also unpredictable. Every once in a while, an amateur's haphazard swing can become a KO punch to the chin out of sheer random chance. I take a careful step backward and attempt to negotiate. Don't jump to conclusions. Yes, I promised. I'm just saying that the crack of dawn isn't a reasonable time for a playdate.
だったら何時からならいいんですか？
Okay, that's better. Let's see. A little past noon, just like yesterday. This is more appropriate.
わかった。じゃあそれで決定ね。あんた、もしその時間にどっかに逃げたりしたら承知しないからね。
You think I'll do that? I won't run or hide. In the meantime, why don't you come up with some place for us to go? Oh, there we go.
立てていいの予定。私がつまりデートプラン？
Yeah.
ごっこの。
That's right. You have any problems with that?
いや、ほら、普通デートの予定って男女のカップルだったら男の人が考えるものじゃないの？
You think Yuji goes on
女
dates?
の人が希望を言って男の人がそれを組む。
What? So we're not just doing the playdates, we're pretending to be lovers?
まあそういうことよ。そもそもデートってそういうものでしょ？違うの？そうよね。
Well, I understand what you're trying to say. In that case, I'll retain decision-making power. How does this sound as a plan for today's date? After a light round of jump squats, we proceed to the death-defying one-rope bridge. Oh god. Then after removing any watches or other metal objects on your person.
待って、いいです。私が決めます。お任せください。
Why? The blueprint was just starting to come together.
いいです。というか大丈夫です。私が完璧にやってみせますから。
Alrighty, calm down. Alright then, let's go with that.
はい。では行ってらっしゃいまし。
Michiru waves goodbye with a big smile on her face. Something seems to be missing from this picture. May as well ask for clarity's sake, I suppose. Michiru, my friend?
Nani?
Weren't you supposed to be a tsundere? Yeah. She's forgetting everything. Alright. Okay, I think randomly wishing horrible deaths on your acquaintances is less tsundere and more twisted. Yeah, it's a bit much. Indeed, perhaps I should just fall into the sea. But if I do happen to plunge to a watery grave this morning, I imagine you'll come to deeply regretting making such a thoughtless joke. Every night I'll appear in your dreams, standing at the foot of your bed, dripping wet, resentment burning in my eyes. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're about to make ourselves a vengeful spirit. Alright then, I'll be going now. Light-hearted, okay. I imagine so. Let that be a lesson to you. There we go. Oh look, you can say a proper goodbye after all. Should have been honest with yourself from the start. Aww. Alright, we're going. And so I was able to safely complete my routine. Daily training of this sort is meaningful precisely because you perform it without fail. No matter how small your stride may be, what's important is to keep steadily putting one foot in front of the other. Surprisingly, many people get it completely backward. When an amateur signs up for a sports gym, they frequently exercise for hours on the very first day without a thought for the consequences, doing more harm than good to their bodies. A workout schedule needs to be approached systematically to ensure a steady daily amount of exercise suited to your physical capabilities. Otherwise, you'll quit after a week with nothing but aches and pains for your trouble. Oh, and I can see the water glistening. That's nice in the distance. Wow. I can't believe I didn't notice these things when I first played it. It's really pleasant. When I return to the dorm, Michiru seems to be obediently standing by in her room in preparation for our afternoon outing. I was worried about the possibility of a panting, saliva-spewing greeting in the manner of a dog impatiently waiting its walk. But it seems things aren't quite that bad. Hey, there we go. Even after taking my shower, there's still plenty of time before our 1 PM date. I throw myself down on the bed to read one of the books Sakaki left me before her departure. Today I've got a first-person work of reportage written by a war photographer. Unlike fiction, the book captures a vivid slice of reality. Very interesting stuff. Yes, those stories are interesting. Because it feels a bit more real. Really does. There's even a few comic anecdotes. Like the time he tried to exchange money inside a disputed region and he got handed a stack of newspaper bills. With a few real notes on the top and bottom. Clever swindle. Takes advantage of the natural assumption someone's not going to cheat you so blatantly. Face to face. A simple but effective bit of misdirection, almost like a sleight of hand trick. You're not going to see through something like that until you've cast aside your unconscious assumptions about what couldn't possibly be. Oh yeah. Time for the date, and she's late. It's gone past 1 o'clock. All of a sudden I noticed that 1 PM has come and gone. Bit of a surprise. I would have expected Michiru to come drag me away by now. Deciding I might as well wait for her to show up, I reach out for another book. But for some reason, I find myself unable to concentrate. The ticking of my clock seems strangely loud all of a sudden. I can't maintain my usual focus on the printed word. Alright, I suppose might as well head over myself. Yeah, mumbling to no one in particular, I drop my book and head for Michiru's room. Where is she? Michiru, you in there? It's about time, isn't it? I knock on the door and call out, but receive no response. There's always a possibility she has to leave on some pressing business, I suppose. If so, she could have at least said something to me, but, well, that's her choice to make. The girl can do as she pleases. If she's not there, that's going to be very weird. Oh, the cat's in there, so she should be there. You're the same cat, aren't you? The black cat has recently spent most of its time fused to Michiru's skull. Pushes the door open, poking its face outside. If this animal's here, it seems quite possible that Michiru's still in her room as well. Yeah, but she didn't respond to my voice at all. Some sort of trouble, maybe? Michiru, I'm coming in. Okay, when I reach out for the doorknob, the black cat pulls back in a panic. Seems the little beast still strongly dislikes me. Where is she? I entered the room slowly, keeping an eye out for booby traps. Okay, why would there be booby traps? Out of an abundance of caution. Okay, inside I find Michiru lying face down on her bed, breathing in the soft and regular manner of a concentrated sleeper. I was prepared for the possibility of something being seriously wrong, so I had to admit this is a bit of an anticlimax. So she's exhausted from being up so long, and also probably because of the other day as well. Well, yesterday. Sleeping in, are we? And after all that squawking this morning, you're a carefree one. Yeah, she's just gone. The cat hops onto the bed and licks Michiru's cheek repeatedly, but she doesn't even stir. Come to think of it, the girl tagged along for a full 15 kilometers of running yesterday. Hardly surprising she'd be exhausted. It wasn't a particularly impressive distance by my standards, but for a typical female student, I suppose it was a praiseworthy effort. Oh yeah. Well, calling this woman typical strikes me as somewhat problematic, but I'll save that debate for another day. No, she's not typical. 出かけ。
今夜は一緒に
Together. The cat and I look at each other and share the equivalent of a rice smile. The cat actually looked at us and went, yep. He didn't have to say anything, he's just like, we both had the same smile. Michiru's face appears to be resting on a fashion magazine. There's a picture of the outfit she wore yesterday circled in red permanent marker. Even after all that exercise, I'm getting the feeling she was up late last night. In which case, it'd probably be more considerate to let her sleep instead of dragging her outside. I give the cat a single pet on the head, causing it to flee immediately, and turn to leave. Get some rest. We'll cancel today's date. No! No! Jesus Christ! Well, okay, you're awake then. Hello! Hmm?
ちょっと待って起きてるのよ寝てないよ全然
Oh, she sounds like she's about to cry now. Just go back to sleep, alright? No reason to push yourself.
無理してないもん起きます起きます
I'll wake up, I'll wake up. Michiru forces out the words while glaring weakly at me through half-opened eyes. Her claims rendered even less convincing when she rises to her feet and promptly staggers to the side, very nearly trampling her pet.
ほらね起きとるでしょが
Oh.
はい
Oh! Listen, just go back to bed. There's no reason to pointlessly exacerbate. There we go. Yeah, exacerbate. There we go. Exacerbate your exhaustion.
にゃそんなことない拾ってないちょっと寝不足なだけ
I know. I see. How much did you get last night?
約8分
8 8 minutes? That's not even a nap, woman. Get back in that bed and sleep long enough to secrete your growth hormones properly.
やだの寝ないの行くのデート行く
Well, if you insist, let's get going then. Make your preparations in the next 30 seconds.
の無理です
Suppose not. You have 5 minutes then. I'll wait outside.
行くかどうかなんてわからないけど行ってあげるんだからね
A bit late for that one. Just how long will this girl make... Just how long will it take this girl to get a solid grasp on the tsundere concept anyway? We know more than she does on tsundere. Yikes. When the actor doesn't know as much as the partner. Oof. In old movies, they often represented a time waited for women with a pile of cigarette butts on the ground. Oh yes. But usually you can say they're chain smokers. But these days, there's heightened social and legal pressure regarding both public smoking and littering, so that's become a pretty rare sight. Yes. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. What then can take the place of that image as a visual shorthand for a man kept waiting by a woman? A red battery icon on the cell phone you've been using to browse the internet? Not really feeling the atmosphere from that one. In the first place, so it's so easy to send messages these days that waiting in vain might as well be a less frequent phenomenon than before. Yeah. I never even thought of that. I'm still pondering these matters when Michiru appears, complete with cat hat. It's been exactly 5 minutes since I left her room.
お待たせ待ったかしら
Do you know what? I love this attitude of her when she's not doing her tsundere thing.
何よ不満そうな顔して。何か文句でもあるの？
Didn't anyone ever tell you to arrive 5 minutes early to your appointment? Now I'm being a dick.
当たり前でしょ。5分で準備しろって言われて5分前行動できたら、それはもう何？それはもう何かじゃない。
Please define what you call it.
なんかこう時間を操る謎の人物、謎のタイムパラドクサー。
Time paradoxa. I would say you'd be more close to a Noryoksha, which is a power user, Noryoksha. So that's like a Noryoksha. It's a person who can use special powers. Okay, let's get going already. I'll leave you behind.
待ちなさいよね。あれ、本当に置いてかないでよ。待ってよ。
Alright.
というわけで考えました。デートプラン。
And I think this is an awesome place to end off this episode.
セーブするわ。
Just before the actual date. I know, I'm a sourpuss for that one, but I just feel like that's the best place to end off this video for now. And plus, I think it's been like 50 minutes, and I did enjoy the first part. I'm actually enjoying seeing the actual Michiru come out without her full tsundere attitude, and also the clothes are cute. The clothes are cute. I love it. But anyway, guys, I am unfortunately out of time for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and I shall see you in the next video. So, guys, I will most certainly see you next time. Oh, damn. I wonder what is actually going to happen on Michiru's route. I'm more curious than I thought I would have been.